Oh. Well, that's fun. Ah, there's my counter. Cool. No idea what the hell happened there. Right, I'm actually supposed to be opening the wall door. See, this is what happens when I play when I'm half asleep. Exhausted even. Oh, right. I should probably make sure. That I'm heard. Welcome. I just started, so I guess you're first. What's your time? Alright. Equipment. MP3. Yep. Got it going. Okay. This way? I think. And I'm out of grenades. Apparently knocking them out. That works too. Typically what happens after this mission is, I forget to switch out my grenades to something deadly again, so I'll be fighting, like, Cerberus or Batarians or whatever, throw a grenade, and then wondering, why isn't this grenade doing any damage?
tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. It wants me to stop you, but I won't. I won't!
Oh, it's over here. Duh. And the cats are playing in the background.
Alright, we just need to find this creature and determine what it... Kira. What is that?
That does not look like any plant I've ever seen. This may be problematic.
Oh look, it gave birth.
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
You gave something to Saren. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
I won't let you keep your thralls. Release them, now!
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long. Your blood will feed.
See, that's a problem with having the R in the party. I get confused on which Asari I'm supposed to shoot. Squishy.
That had the desired effect, I believe. A few more and it will be severely hurt.
Okay.
I think we're done here.
Hi. Nothing behind me. Woo! I really hate that clone.
All targets down.
And which he, what would you call it, a copy? It gets stronger.
Perimeter clear. That's the last of them.
Good as new.
Goodbye, ugly.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
Is everything all right? Are you hurt?
I am fine, or I will be, in time. My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
Benezia sought to turn the river and was swept away.
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
Saren's pretty quick to betray his own people.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had what he wanted, he ordered the Geth to destroy all evidence of its existence. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
So the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean. How?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory. A viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
I need that knowledge to stop Saren.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity. I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are a part of you now.
What was that? Commander Shepard, are you alright?
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship where you can be monitored.
I am sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
Tell me more about this ship Saren has.
Sovereign is alien. I do not know how it was built or where it comes from. Its design does not match that of any known spacefaring species. It dwarfs any vessel in the Citadel or Alliance fleets. Its weapons are devastating, its defenses virtually impenetrable. With it, Saren believes he is unstoppable.
You said Saren uses it to manipulate his followers.
The indoctrination. There is an energy about Sovereign. You feel drawn to the ship. It makes Saren's arguments more persuasive, more compelling. Spend enough time in Sovereign's presence and you will lose yourself. There's no other way to explain it.
I want to know more about Benezia.
Benezia was greatly respected among our people. A powerful biotic, even for an Asari. She was widely known as a teacher of philosophy and religion. She always sought the paths of peace and harmony. She joined with Saren because she hoped to turn him away from his path of destruction.
Instead, she became one of his most powerful allies.
As I mentioned before, Matriarch Benezia underestimated Saren. Be sure you do not make the same mistake.
What else can you tell me about Saren?
There is little I could tell you that you do not already know. He's powerful, he's charismatic, and he is dangerous. Once I followed him, blind to his true nature. But now I see he's leading the galaxy into an age of darkness and suffering.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Thorian?
When the creature enveloped me, I became part of it, but I still don't truly understand it. So alien, so ancient. Its exact age is impossible to know. It measured time differently. 10,000 years of hibernation broken by a few frantic centuries of activity. Its mind was awesome, magnificent. It transcended all classification. And now it is gone.
Don't tell me you feel sorry for that thing.
The Thorian were a unique life form. A sentient being that lived for 50,000 years, maybe more. There is nothing even remotely like it in the known galaxy. I am grateful you saved me from a life of thraldom. Yet I cannot help but feel some sorrow for the loss of such a rare and remarkable creature.
Yeah, likely that thing lived longer than... Oh, thank you. I'll sing if the song comes on that I know. But yeah, I do believe that thing was more than 50,000 years old.
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
The colonists will need all the help they can get. They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
You did it. With the Thorian gone, we can start rebuilding for ourselves again. And we're free of Exogeni's threats. We're back to being just a little nowhere colony. Thank you, Commander.
Okay, but again, she knew nothing about the damn Thorian to begin with. What? So confusing.
I never thought I would be so thrilled to see a soldier. Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined and filtered.
Let me see what you have in stock.
Of course. Return in the future, and I may even have more to see.
Bit of a waste of time, yeah. Let's see. What am I doing? Oh right, trying to get more money. It's like Spaceballs, Quest for More Money, which would be awesome if they would release. my quest for more money comes from wanting amazing weaponry. I'd be happy enough with the... Oh, this could be sold. I'd be happy enough with, whatchamacallit? A pistol, yeah. Like I said last night that, these games were actually fair with the pistol, unlike some of the other games I've played. Yeah, they really are funny looking enough. Okay, this is done. I could go back to the Exogeny building, try to locate that data disk thing that I've missed. Or I could move on to something way more exciting. I think I'm gonna go with way more exciting. Okay. Okay.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
My brain's been scrambled like an egg. How do you think I feel?
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
I couldn't help myself. Normally I go with the good answer. This is the neutral answer. This is the renegade answer. Paragon, neutral, renegade. But that... I was just brain probed. Sound funny as hell.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander.
Okay.
Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What did you see?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
You must have seen something.
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision. What was there, at least. But something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... The joining is exhausting.
You heard Commander Shepard. There's no time for being wined and dined.
Dr. Chakwas should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Pharos report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Speaking of whining and dining, though, that is the traditional way of how the Asari screw. It's their version of sex. Hi, kitty. They meld minds. They don't really meld bodies much. And all the Asari are female.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, ExoGeni should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
The Thorian liked to enslave minds. Anyone who studied it would have ended up as one of its thralls.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Admirable. But sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
Yes, something exciting was needed.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
I'll take it in the comm room.
I just got to the map room. Now I'm going back to the comm room. Damn it, Joker.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
The Council prefers not to be involved in the goings-ons of their Spectres because they want to have plausible deniability. Ain't that Samba? Ain't that right, Samba? Plausible deniability. Do you know how hard it is to play one-handed with a cat attacking your hand?
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Saren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
I'm trying to wine and dine Tali there. It's only going to take all 3 games, but... yeah, no. Most of the characters in these games, you can build a relationship with them, and eventually you'll get a cutscene where they have relations, so to speak. But very few across the borders of all three of them. All three games. Since I'm here, I'm going to try to equip everyone with the best shit possible before I sell it all again. They have words up. I've got subtitles on for that exact reason. Sometimes the characters are hard to understand, so I always put on my subtitles whenever possible. Let's see. No. The weapons I'm getting are suck an ass. Okay, here's your storm. Here you go. Mark as junk. Both of those. Probably mark more as junk, but unless they're only rank 1, I'm not going to. Until I get to whoever the hell's last. I think it's Caden. No, Ashley's last, but did I actually look at Caden, or did I skip him? Oh. There's Storm 3. Apparently I'm half asleep. I was on Caden thinking he was Ashley. Go figure. Alright. I'm not going to bother building relationships with the rest of them.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Sell all junk. I'm just gonna sell all this crap. Shit. See, what'd I say? What'd I say? I know it. I forgot to switch out my anti-thorium gas grenades. Which wouldn't do shit against anyone else. Literally. They wouldn't do shit.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
They were only useful for that one part, too, so... I'm just gonna sell them. Alright, I have $451,000. That's enough for any of the things. I'm going to go with the assault rifle. And the pistol. Hell of a difference, isn't it? That would be Spectre Master Gear right there. Woohoo! Same with this. I mean, look at that. 256 damage per second compared to the 132 of the Stinger 2. And it's got an additional thing there. Alright. Let's equip someone else with one of these things if it's possible. There you go, Tally. 4.9, but yeah, fuck it. 4.9 is good enough. It's 0.1%.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay. By the way, I plan to pull up both chats from now on just so you can chat with me. Until you get your Twitch thing figured out. If you ever get it figured out, I mean... Twitch is hard. Alright, Pharaoh's Novaria. Let's go Novaria. Yay, matriarch ratings.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we'll be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Well, might be a glitch, yeah. Hopefully it gets resolved soon. Because that's a massive pain in the ass for you. Not to mention a headache. I like Joker, though. He's
hey, Commander,
awesome.
Next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
Mutant zombies. Why not?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Well, I suppose Thorian creepers could be classified as mutant zombies.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I'm no little child, but, he makes me laugh all the time.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
He's a little sensitive about his condition, and really, someone that lives with constant leg pain and shit. Can't say I blame him.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
That is very nice smiley face. Funny face. Anyway, at least I don't have to deal with dodging blaster bolts. Is that what they'd be considered? Immediately, at least.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
It would not be wise to search for the Geth unarmed.
Let's not start a fight.
I'll be behind you. That armor's in good condition?
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
It's her own damn fault it was confrontational. Her fault. All the damn way. Meeting me there with guns in hand. What the hell? And then blaming me? Bitch.
Weapons detectors, don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia? She is here?
Passed through? Where is she now?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and
Can
to
you
protect the
imagine
privacy of
being in
others,
an elevator
you are
like this?
required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
That's where I'm going. No, it's not. I think I do that every damn time. Walk in, off the first elevator, head straight for the second elevator, because it's not reflected on this mini-map of mine that I'm supposed to be going to where these two nice gentlemen are.
How can I help you?
Nothing right now, thank you.
Very well. How can I help you?
I need $1 million in pizza. Really?
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas.
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm conducting an investigation. It's a matter of galactic security.
Yes, isn't everything? I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Let him be stubborn, Shepard. I'm sure someone else here is willing to help us.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Oh, he's so helpful. Oh my god.
Mr. Analeas isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analaeus.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Wrong button. Hotel bar. Select this elevator. Yes. Ah! A
This
merchant.
one offers greetings. You are the specter that visits Port Hanshan.
Sure, whatever. This is a store, right?
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Yay, upgrades.
This one
if I can
offers
get some
greetings.
non-human armor.
You are the specter that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
At least this one is, honest.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
Yeah, sure, why not?
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analaeus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Let's see. Krogan, Turian, Quarian. I'll buy this. Ooh, no I won't, I guess. I won't be buying that at all. 142,000? Holy shit. Yeah, all that shit is way too expensive. Woo! The Hanar were introduced in the first segment of the stream I did. Part 1, I want to say. Because I was wandering around talking to aliens everywhere on the Citadel. And there was one that was wanting to preach about the Enkindlers, also known as Protheans. This is a super easy mission to do. I don't like these people. They're too sooty and snooty and pretentious. In a word, corporate. Hi, kitties.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you.
Can't tell if it's
This
a
one
jellyfish
promised
or a brain.
compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
I'm sorry, it is. Deal. Cheap bastard.
Would you have
You
had any
needed
chance
me.
getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous.
The other's words possess the discomforting ring of truth. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
That's thoughtful of you.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
I'm just browsing right now.
This one
500 credits. Not enough to buy the armor I wanted. Oh well. Bouncing up to the hotel.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here's the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Isn't it just amazing though? Every time I accept anything here, it's through the renegade option. Typical corporate world.
Can I help you? Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. You can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30k credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
How would you distribute the upgrades? Retroviral injections would take some time.
Well, it does take time to upgrade a body with adjusted DNA. Skin cells could be replaced in 2 weeks, but the liver takes over a year, the skeleton a decade. For frontline units, we can speed the process with full system transfusions and injections to stimulate regrowth. It would still take 6 months to see results. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes. Some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I suppose. My apologies. Your manner is rather informal for a business meeting.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to hearing from you.
All that, and I didn't understand a single frickin' word.
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more, since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Didn't give me a chance to persuade for more.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keene? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the
Places to go, people to shoot. You know how it is.
For the moment, at least. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
I make no guarantees with the bloodstains. Take it out of my pay. think I'm going the right way. Let's see. Yes. Almost anything can be silly. I mean, throw in a few good jokes. Glad you're enjoying yourself, though. That's the entire reason why I started streaming to begin with, is for people to enjoy.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keen gave me a pass in.
Keen? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keen. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Ananias has a Varen up his ass? You've seen Varen. They're not exactly small. That must be some gaping hole. Whee! Let's give this a go. Oh, alright. Switching out. Boom! Powerful? Accurate? Yes. Ooh, there's a crate there. Try to get the bloodstains off the carpet, though. I see no carpet. Anywhere. But yeah, I started streaming back in August. So people could have fun and enjoy themselves watching games that they might not have an opportunity to play, or if they had an interest but didn't know if they wanted to spend the money. This gives them insight into it.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun.
Let's see. So much fun. Very powerful weapon right here. And I increased it with the overkill. I just like watching people play games, so that gives me a chance to do that. Ah, glad to hear that. And you know you're always welcome here. There's a game you'd like to suggest, I'd always open to recommendations too. Like Monday's game, it will be Sleeping Dogs. Never heard of it, but it was recommended. I found it on sale for like $5. Picked it up. Gonna try it out on Monday. But it's like a short game according to the internet. Only like 15 hours, so that's 2 sessions, maybe? Let's see. Okay, back to...
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the synthetic insect office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Before I talk to Queen. Okay. You send me to talk to the guy, but you want me to talk to you now before you talk to him. I enjoy playing video games though. I always have. I mean, I've been playing since I was like a year and a half. Used to hold my controllers upside down, and that were like the NES controllers too, so it's like I could still do things. Like up and down really weren't needed for Mario Brothers. But, yeah.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
Alright, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Oh, ow, 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 ow.
What sort of offer?
Good. I don't think I'm...
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it? I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board was already investigating Ananias. They're concerned about the worm in their own fruit.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
You know, most creatures in this game kind of look like something else. Like, the Asari kind of look like they're got snakes in their hair, so they're kind of like Medusas. Solarians are clearly like a lizard race. I mean, look at this guy. You can clearly see he's modeled after a gecko. Turians, though, it's like, where did this concept come from? Even the way their jaws work, it's like fascinating.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard, I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Oh, I agree with Giovanni. I wish he'd exercise his right to shut up too. Oh, wait, he's now gone. It should mean wall safe can be looted. Hell of a blizzard out there. Woo! Yay. That only got me $10,000. Hello, crazy kitties. I was trying to take a nap and Simba decided he needed to whine at my head. I don't know what caused him to finally shut up, but he did.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Anoleus, and the Matriarch came through.
I have to go.
Meh.
You need anything, I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Yes, that's genuine. As if I would have any idea what a pass would look like anyway. To print up a fake one. Come on now. Besides, you got bigger issues like spider geth in your frickin' garage. Spider geth, spider geth. Bounces everywhere like a geth does. This fucker just won't sit still. Finally, one dead.
Where are
Two
these
dead.
things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Alright, now to drive through the ice and snow to Peak 15. Whee! Gotta love the environmental hazards. Like if I stop right now and wander. Must be level 2 before it actually starts affecting my health. Are we comfortable, Simba? Oop. Enemy ahead. Even Geth can be run over. Ooh, an upgrade kit. Not sure it's worth taking a rocket for, but we'll find out. Oh, please tell me you're gonna play Romantic Cat. I want singularity, not warp. There. What? I really hope that's the Korean name for Romantic Cat. It's been a while since I've listened to that song. Yes, I'm talking to myself concerning my radio. I'm well aware no one else can hear it. Copyright issues and all that. But hey, I talk to myself all the time. Sometimes I'm the only one that listens to me. Sometimes I just need expert advice. Boom! I know it's okay to talk to myself. Sometimes I wonder if I like myself, or if myself likes me, or if myself likes I. Me, myself, and I need to get together sometime and, you know, suss out who likes who. There are times when I'm like referring to myself as like multiple people too. It's funny as hell. And generally it's when I'm talking to myself. I am crazy. To some degree, I suppose. Damn crazy assholes. Hey. Have some singularity. Knock you on your bitch ass.
User
Woo!
alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
Sorry, I don't know what you might have done either. Is it fixed?
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Hey, that Krogan deserved it. Whoop. Shit. Can I try again? Good. I don't know if I get multiple chances or not. I completely forgot. Also, with this being the Legendary Edition, some things were changed. Speaking of Legendary Editions, though, got this today from a friend of mine. Damn it. Glare. Yes, that says Resident Evil 4. It's the remastered edition. And, you know, me being me, I went and bought all the DLC for it. Like a knife. Oh, it's not Sweet Little Kitty. Damn it. So next weekend I might do one day Mass Effect and the next day Resident Evil 4. Well, it's a type of animal, I suppose. This is supposed to be extinct. Have you ever seen Resident Evil 4, the 2005 edition? It was for GameCube, PlayStation 2. Well, the original was for just GameCube, but
maybe someone in the labs knows.
They made new editions for like PS2, Xbox 360, I want to say. You alright? You're not supposed to pass out like that. Crying out loud.
A backup power system, Shepard.
They're like little bombers. Okay, first things first, I need to find the VI, virtual intelligence, that powers this place. Hello, Mira. Oh, they remade the 4 for Wii, too. It was one of the more popular titles, I'm sure of it. Attempt. Ah, yes. This. Crap. I think I'm supposed to be moving him to the middle, but I'm not entirely sure. I guess I'll find out. Yay.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
Crap, a pop-up.
Help would be great. Who are you?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shutdown in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
User alert. You're going to be hearing Mira until I get the shit rebooted. Unfortunately, I mean, a little on the annoying side, but what can I do?
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Alright, there's the landline.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Anyway, I'd be more than happy to play through both Resident Evil 4 games. Right now I'm playing through Mass Effect on Fridays and Saturdays, but I can shift that around so that one's Friday and the other's Saturday. Because Resident Evil won't take me that long to go through.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Okay.
Manual restart required.
That's done. John David started following me. What the hell is that? Man in a suit. Okay. Don't recognize any of you. And don't recognize anyone you're following. So again, who the hell are you?
User alert.
Whatever.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
I need to delete something, I think. 21 gigs left. Yeah, I should probably delete this one. And this one. From 24th after all. Good enough.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Yay. Glad to hear that. Wow, read that. Mass Effect, I'm going to play through all three of them, so that'll take me a hot minute.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance
Mondays
with emergency
are
containment procedures. Manual restart
Assassin's
required.
Creeds. And that's going to take me a very long time because I'm playing through all of them. I'm only on 4 and I'm taking my time with 4 because it's working like it should. And there is so much to do in that game.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
So, yeah. I'm gonna start a new game like that. It'd probably be best if I did it on like Friday or Saturday. Tuesdays will be Sleeping Dogs until I get done with it. Then I'll be switching over to, what's it? Fallout 4, which is also another massive game, so
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
the core game itself isn't super long if you just follow the storyline. But as with most Bethesda games, I can never stick to the storyline. There's just so much to do and so much to kill, and yeah. Alright, repairs are complete. Yay. I'm gonna guess you haven't seen anything from 4. Because Fallout 4 came out on like Xbox One generation consoles. Like 2015, I want to say. 2016, one or the other. Some of the reviews I read, though, said it had some crashing issues even on Xbox One X. And I'm like, what? I didn't experience that when I played before. So,
Now entering decontamination.
if I have to, I'll switch to New Vegas or something like that.
User alert.
'Cause those are fun games.
Contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Let's stop here. And we can see there's bugs.
Control group, loosen them. They're in. Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
He must have felt there was no hope of surviving, that killing himself would be easier.
Whee! Roast bug, anyone? Let's see. Singularity. Hogwarts Legacy, it was fun to play from beginning to end. It had a nice story plot to it, but that one's now over because I've already beat it, and that's essentially how I do these games. Once I reach the end of the story plot, I switch games. If you're interested in the Hogwarts Legacy story, I would recommend watching it on my YouTube channel. Then you could skip the boring bits. Of course, I get distracted easily in that one too.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
Okay.
Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
At some point I need to play Dead Space 2. But all of my streams go up on YouTube, so I love Dead Space, the original run, and they upgraded a few of the control schemes for the second one, or the remaster. Like, there's points in the original where it's like 0G. Okay. I almost shot at him, which would have caused stuff. But yeah.
Be sure what was on the tram.
I'd only be upset if they'd fired.
Even hopped up on stems, my people know the rule. 2 legs good, 4 legs bad. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot.
Oh, let me get that for you. Right, that'd be my main account, but here is my gamer YouTube.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. First we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah.
Good morning, how are you?
Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
I'm so tired.
Personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen, I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Ain't it cute? This guy needs to go away.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses.
Time changes suck.
And animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our yards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventress.
There we go. That's all I want from you. Bye. I see ya.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than themselves. You know Mira, the VI from P15? She handles the
I'm sorry, is this guy not with corporation? Nothing is more important to a corporation than profits. Human lives are nothing. You're replaceable. Dispensable, even.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Forest B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
Is there a cure, Doctor? A treatment?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventress doesn't want to risk more contamination.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
You're my baby.
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. We're not part of your defense plan. We're consuming extra rations, extra Medigel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. I'll run a full scan before I'll let you out. If there are any anomalies,
hello,
stay
thanks.
there.
Oh, ow.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work.
Come on, take my kunana, baby. Am I, baby? Come on, take my kunana, baby. Am I, baby? Ooh, I miss you. I need you. I want you. Ooh. That's weird. I started the stream 2 hours and 15 minutes ago. Normally you do get one. You're gonna fall off the couch, cat. Bye, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, take my kunana, baby. Am I, baby? Come on, take my baby. Am I, baby?
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
Yes, I do. I have a gun.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
God, am I sane? But he's an alien, so therefore he's not Christian. Unless, of course, he's converted to Christianity.
I'll be leaving.
Ah, well. Few discrepancies here and there, but you know, that shit happens. Some minor details like that get overlooked. Speaking of being overlooked, though, I'm playing a space game, and I thought about this last night, right? Every single freaking moon in our solar system has a name except ours. Ours is just moon. What the hell, man? Like,
you're not part of the crew.
Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre, sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human Spectres. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
there are now, dumbass.
What do you want?
I have Ventralis's permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Do I have a death wish? Yes, world peace. That is what I'm wishing for on my deathbed. But until then, I've got a nice assault rifle I can use against anyone that causes trouble in the galaxy, so like, even planet Earth has, like, multiple names. Gaia, Terra, Earth. Every moon in the galaxy has a freaking name except Earth's moon. Earth moon is just moon. Like, what the fuck, man? Mix the cure. Whoops, failed. Gonna have to try that again. Alright, start mixing. Has to be precise measurements. Whoa! I hit the damn wrong freaking button again. Ah, there we go.
Your mission
Cool.
ends here, Shepard.
I thought she seemed odd.
You're a sleeper agent for Benezia.
I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Okay. Since you want to play it that way. Here's some singularity. Here's some AI hacking. And here's a warp. I mean, they didn't really run out of names to call it. Every planet or moon in the universe, I'm pretty sure is named after Roman gods. There are more than 20. You're gonna fall off the couch, Banks. Again. She can fly, yes. Real easy teaching people how to fly this one. Okay.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Benezia brought them with her.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access.
Hey.
Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I'll be leaving now.
No kidding, he's in the medical bay. Stop it. Cat. Oh, the event I didn't mention it before. Song I was fully singing along with was "Don't Forget Me" by Girls' Day. For anyone who's wanting to listen to the actual song. Where the hell? Oh, right. Gotta go this way, I think. My foot is not your chew toy. Stop it. You would think, yeah. You'd think they would have named the moon first, but I mean, it's right there. Mr. Cheeseman is not a good name for it either. I mean, seriously. Stop it! Seriously, I'm not playing with you. Grrr. Binks is attacking my toes, saying, I want to play with a ball, but he hasn't brought me a freaking ball to throw, so therefore I can't throw the damn ball for you, cat.
Is that the cure? You did it?
I think so. It was hard to concentrate while dodging gunfire.
You were attacked? I don't know anything about that. I hate conflict. I've never even fired anyone. I have my receptionist do it. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. That... Oh, God, what a cliche. You saved their lives, do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventrollis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Okay, which way's maintenance? Cat?
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
Nah.
Talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Report noises. Why? Okay, I think it was back this way. Don't quote me though. You know, large facility. I could always just look at my damn map, but where'd the fun be in that? I could also just walk through this security clearance thing and start fights that way, because either way I'm going to be fighting, but maintenance area, here we go. Doggy playpen. That's a good idea. Now I'm getting some good money. That Rachni gave me $4,000. I think it's right here. Ah, yes.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Depending on who you bring to specific fights, like this one here, I brought Liara, which is Matriarch Benenzia's daughter. Special conversation pieces like this one comes up.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter.
This fight's a pain in the ass. Thankfully, I got Spectre Great Class weaponry on me now, so I can actually take him down fairly easily. And here comes the Geth. Because your commandos weren't good enough. Get my health before I die. Like shooting ducks in a barrel. Frozen ducks, mind. My freaking shield to regenerate, damn. There we go.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
So you could turn on me again?
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
Let's see. How do you lose a relay?
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die.
So without Liara here, you could just pretty much remove anything involving Liara speaking to her. And you have the...
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
alternate.
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. You're right. They always said there would be a...
I agree. New Song Express sounds good. Oh no, no, Shepard, behind you! Oh my god! Ah!
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children who thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
That's how I look at night when I need to go to the toilet. That is a very good comment right there.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
Look, Those tanks? Acid. Strong enough to kill anything, no matter its biology. They wouldn't have installed that if they weren't afraid of the consequences of her getting loose.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Set the Rachni free on the unsuspecting galaxy again. No, I'm kidding. She keeps her word and retreats back into darkness. However, this is not the last time you will see the Rachni in the Mass Effect series. Your actions throughout the games, first, second, third, they carry on to the next game. So by choosing to release the Rachni rather than kill the Rachni, that has effects on future gameplay.
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
I'm thinking he might need vodka.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
If I went through all the trauma this guy went through, vodka at the very fucking least.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Thank you.
I need information on the neutron purge.
The neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Who would have the code?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
Alright, Tarkovsky. What the hell's the code?
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira the start.
Somehow, I don't think even whiskey could heal that wound. Can you imagine having this pincer thing sticking through your chest, and you just look down like, oh, I stabbed! I mean, seriously. One bottle should be enough for the beginning.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
And by this point,
I'm sorry,
a keg party.
I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
2 minutes, what? Oh. Move it, people! A little bit faster. Rachni party! Woo! All that red, wow. Goodbye. Damn it. I'd rather not imagine that. I wonder why you wouldn't want to imagine that. I mean, alright. The R is up and moving. Now I can heal her ass and go. Did I say 1:53 in the morning already? Time just flew by. Right, so may as well do my end spiel now while I move towards the ship, wrap all this shit up, blah 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 blah. So
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu Relay?
The Mu Relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Bloody good
Novaria
time, yes
report is away,
indeed.
Commander. You want me to patch you through to the council?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. My children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
At the rate the Rachni reproduce? No. You'd be feeling it long before then. Dumbass. Anywho's. I'm gonna go talk to Tali. Try to continue the pursuit of wooing her across the 3 games. Basically, I do one mission, then I can talk to her. And same with any other shipmate. I will be happy when this ship gets upgraded, though. Yeah. This design just sucks. Anywho's. Woo the Tali.
Near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
We couldn't have done this without you, Tali.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
I'm gonna miss you when you go back to your own people, Tali.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
I should go.
See you later.
Okay, so. That's a pretty engine. Anywho. Time to wrap up, I think. I'm gonna head back towards map room, but yeah. So Monday will be Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Part 2, I do believe. Now that I've got that closed. Tuesday will be Sleeping Dogs Part 1. I've never played unless by some chance I did play it way the hell back when I was playing on a Walmart kiosk kind of deal. Because they used to have these things where there'd be a screen above your head. You'd literally be like, it's entertained. Kink in the neck 10 minutes in, but damn, was it worth it. Anywho, I do not remember playing ever. Use my red gels. So that should be a good time. Hello, Liara. Med Bay, woo. Let's see what else. I'm thinking about mixing up my Friday, Saturday schedules. I mean, I know I only play these games like 3 hours versus the long ass streams I do on Mondays and Tuesdays. But I just got the remastered edition of Resident Evil 4, complete with all the DLC. I bought it, or a friend of mine bought it for me, and I'm super grateful for that. So I'm thinking Fridays, at least for the time being, will be Mass Effect, because I'm still planning to play through all 3 games. And Saturdays I could do Resident Evil 4. I'd be perfectly willing to play through both editions, the original and the remaster, just so people have a chance to compare them on YouTube if you'd like. Because I played a bit of it earlier this evening, and yeah, it's different experience for sure. Camera, controls, some of the concepts, like the original. I had a knife. As I do with all the Resident Evils I've ever played. I started with 4, by the way. 5, 6, 7, and 8. I played all those. The first ones I dabbled with, but I was really... also played Revelations 1 and 2, but yeah. Anywho, the original, I have a knife. It doesn't do much of anything. I just have a knife and it goes woo, woo, woo. I'm sleepy if you can't tell. Anyways, so I have a knife in the original and it does very basic damage. The remaster, I have this combat knife. Apparently there's supposed to be a way to parry with it if I'm attacked. Dull is a good word, yes. Dull knife. It's supposed to be a combat knife, but it's dull. Remaster edition, I have a knife, a combat knife, and it has a durability to it. Like, literally. If I stab a bitch, it deteriorates and eventually breaks. And it's like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, yeah. Also, the remaster edition has like this stealth attack aspect to it, which the original game didn't have. I would approach... I just got to the village. I was playing on hardcore. I'm gonna have to restart because I am so rusty with that game. It's not even funny, but so I was playing on hardcore. I got to the village. It's the opening scenes. Basically, I'm attacked by a bunch of freaking zombies and one chainsaw asshole. Good times. I kept dying because I had a chainsaw asshole. But I'd in the original game, I'd go to the left because there's this path, and there's a woman tending to her farm chores or whatever after they burn the cop in this village center. And they have actually delved into that deeper with the remaster. I did not realize that cop was the same cop that drove my ass to the village. Well, it was more like a hunting lodge, apparently. But yeah, they remastered shit ton. Normally, remaster just means upgrading graphics. And this, no, it's like been reimagined just to a certain degree. But yeah, I go up behind this woman with a pitchfork, and she's like doing her chores or whatever, and I grab her from behind, stab her through the neck, and it's awesome. blood, and oh yes, more blood. One point I was playing and I was trying to dodge, and this chainsaw asshole shoves his chainsaw through my stomach area and then rips it upward. You can see the path it takes, but it doesn't actually split my body. And there's blood, and it bloody good time. Yeah, another one of their specialty deaths is they stick the chainsaw through my back, lifts me up in the air, and revving the motor, blood spewing everywhere, and Jen's on the couch beside me, trying very hard not to pay attention because she doesn't like blood and gore. And I'm like, yay, blood fountain! She turns horrified. She's like, oh my god. So yeah, that good game, but I can't wait to get to a point where there's actually a lake monster. You shoot the water a few times and then it eats you. I want to see what that looks like with the remastered edition, because so many things about this remastered edition has been just phenomenally upgraded. Like, I was excited for it because Resident Evil 4 is one of my favorites, but yeah. If I do play through, though, it's probably going to be on standard. Assisted doesn't really seem to be that much different. Oh, and as I think I said, bought all the DLC, so that includes a couple costumes, couple guns, couple filters. I won't be playing with the filters, but y'all want to see Leon in a costume? Look up Resident Evil 4 alternate costumes, and you'll see one that says casual. I swear to God, that's more like punk than casual. There's one that's hero, and it's like Fable style hero. There's one that's villain. He looks like a frickin' drag queen. I mean, like, black feathers up. Oh, House of the Dead is a good one. I love that game. Why no filter? Because it's just basically, here's your normal dark game. Here's one with a different color setting. I mean, I could play with a filter if you really wanted me to, but then you have the romantic set. They did redo House of the Dead. They remade it for Xbox One. I could look into buying it and playing it for you sometime. But there's a romantic set, and it's like Shakespearean kind of outfits, and they're fabulous. Oh. I might just boot up Resident Evil 4 on Tuesday before, Sleeping Dogs, play through the first chapter just so y'all can see what that looks like. And so you can choose if you want costumes or filters or whatever else, because I know you're like still sleeping when I boot these up on Fridays and Saturdays for me, but weekdays you're generally on right when I jump on. Yeah, I know Simba. Should only take me like an hour or two to get through the first chapter, I think. Or I could just put off playing Sleeping Dogs for the week. Either which way. But yeah, I'm gonna do a Resident Evil thing on Saturday nights. Well, of course I'll let you know when I get on. I try to do that so you have the opportunity to join me if you want to. And hopefully you can get your Twitch thing connected so that I can focus on one chat instead of two chats, because that'd make it easier on me and you, I'm sure. I get a... Oh, this was fun though. I always have fun. You don't want to make an ass of you and me. Let's see, radio, clock, and paste. There we go. Oh, me too. But as I've said before, I enjoy doing these streams because it allows people to see things. Escape element, right? Yes. Okay. It allows people to see games that they might not. That they might be interested in, and other things. Some people, might be interested in playing a game but have no idea what the hell it's about. So Resident Evil 4. Leon S. Kennedy is tasked with rescuing the U.S. president's kidnapped daughter. Will he be able to overcome the madness that awaits him, experience a genre-defining classic like never before, with updated visuals, gameplay, and more? Yeah, updated is right. I mean, they started off this one with, Sacrifice. That was not in the original. So, yeah. I don't know you, and you're probably a sex bot. Let's find out. Come to me. Yep, you're a sex bot. Like, literally, the name is Come to Me. I'm looking at my story thing, and first one on the list is a finger pointing down, red heart, come to me, exploding head. It's like, no. Oh, you're still playing through Homefront. That's cool. Happy to help you with that too. I mean, Homefront was a good game. And my story for this one says part 4 will commence in roughly 1 hour 30 minutes because I made it up before I took my nap. And for the link name, I was just like, can't drive, even a rover. I make fun of myself all the time. It's fun. Let's see. What the actual fuck? You wanna hear something funny here? Benedict wrote himself a letter on Twitter. In one of these notations on Twitter, he says, to those people who use the time to criticize me on the live chat since I officially blocked you on every social media, yeah, I now hated you now, and I don't like these people who now use their ego and pride to backstab at me. Oh, okay, what the fuck are you smoking, dude? Because you have the ego the size of Pangea. I mean, seriously. And yeah, I criticize. Not even gonna fucking deny that, cause yeah. Yeah, he did. He wrote an entire freaking thing to himself on Twitter for anyone following him to see. Like, it's beyond ridiculous. He spends most of his time trying to get attention for himself and disregarding anyone else. Nah, I don't give a shit about his happiness. The way he treats other listeners and the staff, fuck him. I mean, seriously. Claiming he's come up with concepts he never fucking had anything to do with. Like, literally on radio, he's claiming that he came up with the 5 DJ concept. It's like, no, you didn't. You're a fucking idiot. Go away. A listener asked him directly to spread word why she wouldn't be around, and he's like, he literally blew her off saying, I'm monitoring the news. Didn't say a damn thing to anybody about anything. I spread the fucking word for her. She didn't ask me to, but I still did. She just recently came back too. And he said one word to her. Nope. Because she had asked if a show was pre-recorded. But he wants to feel sorry for himself? Yeah, no, he can go fuck himself. One of the other consistent listeners, who's rather vocal these days, literally said, this guy doesn't seem to quite understand that some people are putting him in the same category as Dorangi. Which anyone on Aryang should already know who that is, right? One of the most toxic fuckers ever. Yeah, I know, right? Anywho, I've been on here for 3 hours, 17 minutes. And yeah, I'm ranting about a guy that's not even on Twitch. I have him blocked on Twitch, by the way. Ha! And yeah, he can go fuck himself. I really don't care. He wrote this shit at least 10 hours ago, and frankly, we didn't even talk about him yesterday. We did today. Right, he lives in an imaginary world. Because he came on today and, well, he sent in a message for the pre-recorded show. And he's always recycling old headlines and, well, you've heard him. My friend here hasn't. But, yeah, he's just a dipshit. He pisses me off, too. I mean, seriously. Probably because he is so fucking toxic. Egotistical isn't even a tenth of it. Stop it. That is my cord. You cannot eat my cord. Anywho's, I gotta go night-night now. It's my Friday, and it begins in like 4.5 hours. Yeah, ego tripping is a hardcore thing these days. Dude just needs to get a life. That's really all there is to it. Anywho's, I am going to save right now. After I do up my squad. Should have done this up while I was yakking. Of course, there's... Ooh, triples my store discount. Cool. I'm probably going to need to download the next one for this series, because this seems to be almost done already. And it's like, what? Didn't I just start this one? Of course it is the first one, and it's like short. But let's look at my map. have Vermeer. Another planet that appears later on. Citadel. Yeah, I think I've only got like 3 things left to do in this shitting game. Holy fuck. Anyways. Did I save? I don't even remember. Looks like no. That would have been problematic. Anyway, see you later. Have a good night, day, etc. Thanks for chilling with me. I'd apologize for going on a rant about the asshole listener, but frankly, I refuse to lie. I'm not sorry whatsoever. He's going to wind up terminating his friendship with anyone supporting him. Because eventually, he's just going to... They're going to realize they're being used. He has no fucking friends for a reason. Anyway, have a good one. Bye-bye.